Hi, everyone. My name is Morgan, and it's an honor to serve as the 2025 Wyoming Teacher of the Year. As we reflect on Teacher Appreciation Week, I wanted to take a moment to talk directly to you, the teachers in classrooms across the state. And as I reflected on what it means to appreciate teachers, I looked to history, as I often do, and I found a story that I'd love to share with you. In 1780, Abigail Adams wrote a letter to her son, John Quincy Adams. You probably remember him as the sixth president of the United States, but in 1780, he was just a 12-year-old boy whose mom was sending him on a field. Now, it was a cool field trip, overseas to France with his dad on a diplomatic mission, but it's clear from the letter he did not want to go. When she writes this letter to him on January 19th, she fills 4 pages saying that she loves him and how much he means to her, and then she dedicates a bulk of it to advocating for how much he can get out of this experience if he commits to learning. She calls it an amazing opportunity. She says that these are the times in which geniuses should wish to live, and that the habits of a vigorous mind are formed contending with difficulties. In other words, learning doesn't just happen, it must be cultivated. Little John Quincy Adams' next letter was 1 paragraph long and ended with, P.S. I don't feel very good and I don't like my pen. If that doesn't sum up some of those days in teaching, I don't know what does. I mean, Abigail invested so much into this lesson for John. It's an academic lesson and a life lesson, and all she got back was, I don't like my pen. In the short term. In the long term, John Quincy Adams would grow up to be somebody who loved education, who valued education. He loved to learn. We call him a lifelong learner. And as you remember, he's a fairly successful professional too. So teachers, thank you. Thank you for showing up every day with courage, compassion, and creativity. Thank you for investing in our students even when you're not sure it's sinking in. Thank you for putting student success and well-being first, and for relentlessly finding ways to make sure every student feels seen and valued and has what they need to be successful. So whether you're in your first year or your 30th, whether you teach kindergarten or seniors, what you do matters. You matter. I know the work isn't easy, but I also know this. Our kids are better off because of you. Our communities are stronger because of the work you do. I know that the future is brighter because of the passion you pour into your classroom every day. So, this week, I hope you feel the love. I hope somebody brings you your favorite snack, or you find time to read some of those cherished notes from students that you've impacted. In any case, I hope you remember and know that the work you do is powerful, history-shaping, and deeply, deeply appreciated. From one teacher to another, happy Teacher Appreciation Week.